Hi, stop guessing limiting reactant. Here is a 5-step trick standardized method. If you practice it, you will never get it wrong again. So let's solve it together. So here comes. You have step number one. Here you have a step number one. In step number one, you need a balanced chemical equation reactant with their molar coefficient. So your molar coefficient in this balanced chemical equation are 1N2 and 3H2. These are the reactants from the balanced chemical equation, right? In step number two, what you will do, you will write your provided number of moles below the reactant. So what are these number of moles? See, you have 2 moles of nitrogen and 4 moles of hydrogen. Now, in step number 3, you just need to divide these number of moles, provided number of moles, with the given coefficient from the equation, that is 1 and that is 3. So now the question is, why divide? We divide by coefficient, molar coefficient, because that tell us how many full reaction set each reactant can supply. Smallest number run first. And in step number 4, you just need to write the answer which you get after dividing. Here you get the answer, that is 2. Here you get the answer, that is 1.33. So in step number 4, write these answer and compare these number of moles. The number which is smaller is a limiting reactant. So you find your limiting reactant, and the number which is bigger is reactant in excess. Now in step number 5, what you will do? Step number 5, you just subtract your limiting reactant number from excess reactant. So you know your excess reactant is 2 and your limiting reactant utilized number of mole are 1.33. When you subtract them, you get answer that is 0.67, which is showing, basically, which is telling you the amount of excess reactant that is left after the reaction. Left after the reaction. I hope this method is clear to you. So if we just revise it, step number 1, you just need to write the reactant from the balanced chemical equation with their number of moles which are given in the balanced chemical equation. Then you will write the provided number of moles. Then you will divide your molar coefficient, your provided number of moles with the molar coefficient, and then you compare the answers which you get from comparison. The answer or the number of moles which are smaller, they will be representing your limiting reactant, and which is bigger, that is showing reactant in excess. When you subtract, you get the your reactant which is in excess. I hope you are clear about this. If you have any question, you can ask in comments. Thank you.